Staat nou alweer goed of niet? Nee, hè? Terug hier. Dit is dan nog live. Iets wil vertellen of zo. Hè? Zijn we al live? Good day all. Welcome at the second game we have here between the host team Roef Moergestel against Titan, no, one moment, Barbarians UK. So Britain against Holland, or as we used to like to say it, the Netherlands. There's a whole debate on YouTube explaining what is the difference between Holland and the Netherlands. So if you're interested in this piece of history, I would advise you to have a look over there. Host team will play their first game today, as well as the Brits against each other. We just finished the first game of the Cup Winners' Cup between Botswana and Swiss, Zurich, and resulting in a 11-6 score in favor of Zurich. Botswana team really went off very well in the first 3 innings, having an advance of 3-1, but the Swiss had a massive 5th inning, scoring 8 runs. Came back from a deficit and turned the game totally around in an 11-6 high-scoring game. So really happy that you're all here. If you are in the neighborhood of Moergestel, please join and come and visit us. We really like you to be part of this experience. Softball, fast pitch on a top level. I'm gonna give you the starting lineups for both the teams, starting with our guests. Barbarian playing home with their defensive lineup. As pitcher, Cheyenne Vogel. Catcher, Caitlin Frank as the catcher. The first base, Julie Winkle. Marijke van Kempen on second base. Yilam Chan on third base. And shortstop, Ellen Wolfs. In the outfield, Megan Longman, Catherine Golick, and Rebecca Cothrell. And the lineup for Roef, with the offensive lineup for Roef starts with Onasha Franking as leadoff, in right field. Ben Zwanenburg, third base. Petron Uitendaal, first base. Petronella, I think it's from what is registered in the ID. I think that's the names which is official. Brianna Marcelino as shortstop, Isa Los in center field, Eva Versloot as a DH. Then Lisa de Vries on second base, Kate Geldorf left field, and Tess Remmer as the catcher. Okay, first pitch is already thrown, and we're even already 2 balls into the top of the first inning. So 2 balls, no strike for Anesha. Negative. 3 balls. Results in and base on balls for Anisha Franca. So we have the lead runner on the base, on first base. Bent Zwanenberg, third base player. Gets a called strike on her first pitch. It's inside for a ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike for Bente. Getting ready for the next pitch. And it's the first double play of the game. So hitting to second, enabling the second base player to make the tag on the runner, and also the out, the throw of first, resulting in a double play. 2 outs for Britain. For Barbarians. Called first strike with a 50 miles pitch. Looked like a change-up. And a called second strike, so no balls, 2 strikes. The Barbarians are really putting the pressure on the home team. That's a ball. Inside. One ball, 2 strikes. It's a foul ball. 2 and 2. Sorry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So, hit by pitch. So, Bente entitled for first base due to a hit by pitch. So, the inside ball pitch missed the zone but hit the batter. And that's a ball. The ball for Brianna Marcelino. So a hard hit ball down the middle. And that's why Brianna is reaching first, advancing Bente to second. We got first and second Runners on first and second. With 2 outs. Called strike for Nina Uitendaal. And Nikki. Nikki Uitendaal really hitting well. Inside. One ball, 1 strike. Hit ball to third, which cannot control the ball. It was touching fair territory, so it is a fair ball. But she moved it in foul territory, couldn't make the out on third. And it means that we have runners on all bases. And we have a single camera view at the moment because Hans is enjoying his lunch. It's a ball. Inside. Called for a ball. Wow. It is a liner hit just over the third baseman, and that's why Roef is on the board with 2 runs. So although there was already a 2-out situation, the well hit ball by by Isa. Number 16. Oh, Eva Versloot hit the liner, having 2 runs in. So 2 RBIs for Eva Versloot. And we have a steal on third. Called safe. Third. We have a replay. There we see Speedy Gonzalez being safe on third. So runners on first and third, 2 outs. And at bat, Lisa de Vries, number 16. So Roef being on the board with 2 runs already, trying to expand, hitting it to second, making the out on second, and meaning we have 3 outs, and the top of the first inning is done. So. Do we have a commercial?
All you need is the ball. All you need is the ball.
En daar zijn we weer, dames en heren. Jongens en meiden. The bottom of the second. Almost forgot I need to do this in English. So, welcome also to all the people watching from the United Kingdom. We have a starter pitcher. We have a fairly rookie pitcher, Danique van der Wiel. Has been like 16 years, I believe, or 17. I'm not exactly sure. Being the daughter of Jeroen van der Wiel. Jeroen van der Wiel is an icon in the club of Roef. He breathes softball. He lives softball. Everything in his life is dedicated to softball. So really happy to see her, the daughter of Jeroen, doing some pitching for the first team of Roef, the host team. Guys. So, we have 3 balls, 1 strike. We have 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, it's a swing and a miss. Making it a full count. And obviously for this kind of junior player, it's a great experience to do this kind of international tournaments where the pressure is on, making them mentally better prepared for future development in softball. So this is a foul ball. Still the count remains full. After this foul ball. So the ball's popped up, making the first out for Roef. Popped out to the shortstop. Popped out to shortstop Brianna Marcinino. Doesn't make any errors on this one. It's an easy fly out. We got 1 out. Nobody on base. That's a high hit ball. Going again to shortstop. Oh, it appears to be Brianna's inning. Already 2 unassisted out for her. 2 catches. Two outs. And that's the ball. This is indeed Brianna's inning. Now she assists the 3rd out. So 2 fly balls and 1 assist for the 3rd out. So defensively very okay. No damage done, and Roef is on their way for the 2nd.
your knees with that.
So we're back in the game. And after a full count, we have Tess Remmers hitting a hard ball, reaching the first base and being the lead off for Moergestel. So Roef is continuing where they stopped in the first inning, hitting and trying to make some runs, score some runs. Oh, sorry. Tess at bat now. Yeah, Kate Geldof was the one who hit the base hit, being on first. So Tess in the box now, laying there a perfect bunt and sacrificing herself for her teammate. Advancing the lead off to second base in scoring position. So Roef is just doing what they can to make sure that they expand their lead. Playing it a little tactical. And now we have the lead off again. In the box, Onaisha Franca. I think I know my players. Yeah. No, Onaisha, our lefty. She flies out in foul territory. But Onaisha flies out in left field. So a little late on that outside pitch. And UK managed to catch that ball in the foul territory, making the second out. And no advance for the runner on second base. So we have Kate still on second. And at bat now, Bente. See if she can. It looked a little low, but It's called a strike, so we have a 1-on-1 count. That's in the dirt. No advance for the runner on second. Pitch count, 2 balls, 1 strike. And an inside pitch, missed the plate, maybe by an inch. 3 balls, 1 strike for Uitendal, number 28. Okay, third out made. Third. So in the replay you can see the ball is hit to third base, but it's an easy out. Chase field. We have some fantastic weather, 25 degrees, and the rest of the week, except maybe on Thursday, it appears to be similar kind of weather. So if you have the time and availability to come and watch some games, I would advise Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's all dry, and I'm sure because the weather in Holland and especially in the Netherlands, in the south of Netherlands, most of the time it's excellent. So it can be up for some change. So it might be that also Thursday, Friday will be dry as well. So still the ball game is 2 runs for Roef and no runs for the Britain team, the Barbarians. Let's see if they can catch up or that Roef will keep the field defensively well playing. Okay, Danique on the mound again to pitch for Roef with her first pitch. That's the ball, a little low. Hans, lag nog een halve. And that pitch, next pitch is fouled away. One on one. No, just missed it. The last pitch was a little low. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. You need to get into the zone again. Pick it up a little bit and that'll be good. Next pitch. Outside. Speed is 52 miles. But she walked the first, the leadoff batter. Base on balls. That's the next at bat. Start a little bit better with the strike. Seems to have found the zone. We have Megan Longman in the batter's box for the Barbarians. And Julie Winkle on first base. By base on balls. So strike 2 called. 0 balls, 2 strikes. And that missed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's a ball hit to the second base player, deciding to go for the out on first, choosing not to go for second. So we have 1 out and a runner on second. So since he needed to charge the ball in the direction of first base, I can imagine doing the out on first. It would be risky to make the out on second or be in time. So 1 out, runner on second, and starting off with a strike called on the first pitch. Alan Walsh, shortstop of the Barbarians, at bat. The ball hit foul. Just missed third base. A little early with a swing. Making the count 0 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see what Danik has to offer. Next pitch. It's flied out to first base. So second out. It's an easy out. It just missed some power. So it was caught out by Nicky Uitendaal. Really eager to make the out. And if you get a present offered, you're not going to refuse it, right? Meanwhile, in the batter's box, we have Shania Vogel. Oh, it's number 8. I think it's number 2, Cheyenne Vogel. It's the pitcher. It looks like an 8 on the jersey, but I think it's a 2. Kind of confusing. Hits a ball in the gap. Going for the out at home. Called safe. And the runner on first did not advance on that throw. So stays at first. Do we have a replay? Well, unfortunate. Was a great throw though by the right fielder. The right fielder Roef. Being Onaisha. Great throw. I just missed. So also Barbarians are on the board. Scoring 1 run. But having still 2 outs. And a runner on first. It's in and low. So it's a ball. Rebecca Cottrell at bat. Foul ball. So the count's 1-1. And I assume it's a 7 underneath the ponytail. One and 1, 2 out. A bit low and a pass ball by the catcher. No advance besides the stolen base. To third. They call for a early release, I think. It's being considered not an early one. So, next pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the ball is hit to the third base, making the out on first. So, that is the end of the second inning. Barbarians managed to get a run on the board. So it is still a tight run game. 1 for Barbarians, 2 for Roef, with only 1 run lead. And we're gonna start with the third inning in a bit. We're happy to see some crowd finding the way to the roof stands. And if you really feel like seeing some great softball, club softball in European level, well, please come over and watch it live. It's all free, without charge, and they have an excellent bar with drinks, some food, some snacks, and quite pleasant people walking around doing to make you feel really at home. Okay, well, Barbarians are ready for starting the third inning. And we start with let me see, is that Lisa? Nikki Uitendaal. Third in the lineup. It's low and out. So that's a ball 1. Nikki in a previous at bat, I thought she hit it. She did a very nice hit. That's a called strike. So it's 1-1. That's a wild throw by the pitcher, which the catcher could not just reach. Changing the box score to 2 balls, 1 strike. Now, Nikki, prepare yourself. And it hit it in the right field. Whoa! It's out of there. Homer by Nikki Uitendaal. Oh, and there's the host team with the whole team joining at home plate. Wow. It was well hit. It was a banger. A danger. Or a dinger. At least it was awesome hit. Awesome hit. Brianna Marcellino now at bat. Caught by the right fielder. So first pitch to Brianna. So well, it has my name on it. Let's hit it. And it just popped out. Had a little too much pop. And well executed by the right fielder, approaching the ball very fast. Meanwhile, we already with 1 ball for Isalos. Ball 2. Isa lost number 12, center fielder of Roef. Really good hitter. A lot of very explosive. And she proves it by hitting it a grounder in between the third base and shortstop. Reaching first. Just in the gap. So we have one out. First base loaded. And Isa Los really, really eager to go and steal second. One ball pitched. And Cheyenne Vogel, pitcher of Barbarians, ready to do the next one. And there she's off. Well, told you she won't wait. Really aggressive base runner, Isa lost. So, well done. Some small hesitation when she went. Will I go? Yep. Choice made to do the pickoff to first base, and Isa is really taking advantage of that situation, that throw. Now a wild pitch over the catcher, which advances Isa to go to third. So, knowing Roef, they want to get that run in to expand the lead. It's still a tight game. So, called strike. And we know what Eva can do. She hit it before very well in the first inning. She will be really eager to do some damage here as well. And it's dropped. It's almost caught by the third base, but just in front of our eyes, it just fell out of her hands. Could not manage to make the catch, and on an error, Eva reaches. We just missed it. Excuse me. So we have runners, a runner on first, and the run scored. So Isa is in for the first run. We have Lisa de Vries in the batter's box for Roef. So, meanwhile, we have 4 runs for Roef and 1 for Barbarians. Obviously, Barbarians still have the equalizer inning. Strike called. The count is 1-1 with 1 out. At first loaded. They also have great coffee, awesome coffee. So there's a barista doing all kinds of stuff would you really like to have. So if you want a latte macchiato, a cappuccino, a flat white, espresso, double espresso, you name it, we've got it. So if you're a coffee lover, don't hesitate and come and visit. We can ask it for a ride on the Porto. I'm just making Hansel a little bit excited about the coffee. So, Lisa, show me what you can do. It's a base on balls. So we have runners on first and second, with still 1 out, and Kate Geldof at bat. So Kate playing left field. A good eye of Lisa de Vries, who, by the way, hit a double yesterday. On Saturday, when Roef had 2 wins over Neptunus, who is basically leading the championship season. The season. So Roef already had 4 W's of the leader in the normal league. So they really out-hit Neptunus on Saturday, and Lisa was one of them with a double. So they're really performing well offensively. As well, the pitching was outstanding by multiple pitchers. We had a first strike called on Kate with runners on first and second. Hi Willem. So our Nestor of our club has just arrived here. Obviously he needed to work, I think. He looks very flashy. Willem van Wiers is one of our more senior players in our first baseball team. Very experienced. I think he has 60 years of experience. And he only looks 55, so he's really doing great. So, Kate, what is the box score about? Because you're kind of... it's 1-1. Are you sure? I have 2 and 2 on the board. 22 on the board. 22 on the board. With 1 out. 1 and 2. First and second. Oh! There's a real... Oh! In the gap. Between 7 and 8. I think it's going to score 2 runs. It should. It's a stand-up triple. Stand-up triple. 2 RBIs. So Roef is really... taking the lead in their own hands. It was a gapper between left field and center. Geldof is really doing some damage. And meanwhile, the score has been changed to 1 for Barbarians, 6 for Roef. Meanwhile, Tess Remmers, it's the daughter of Diane Remmers. Diane Remmers is a very famous softball player, but also a change management consultant, and does a lot of good for the sports. So it's a wild throw, which has been that present has been really taken by Geldof, stealing home, making the 7th run. Sliding into the dirt for the run. We just saw that in the recap. They're still at bat with 2 balls. Really looking for something to hit. That's ball 3. That's called strike, so 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's wait for the next pitch. It's a ball 4. Base on balls for Tess. And we're going to the top of the order. After, and only after, the coach of Barbarians is going for a consult with the pitcher, and I think we're going to have a pitcher change. So pitcher number 2, after 2 innings and 1 out, is going in, or is going out. We have a new pitcher, and the new pitcher is number 16. Nee, is niet nummer 16. Number 15, Maartens. So Cheyenne Vogel is being substituted or replaced by Maartens, number 15. it's a leaping pitch, but this is allowed, right? It's it's a complete difference if you compare this to Little League. Little League, you need to have contact with the ground, the field, and this is the jump is allowed. Although there is some discussion with the home plate umpire, I don't know. Maybe it's about well, I can recommend the Lumpias, or they have great vlam tosties. I don't know. Those are local treats, so if you want to come and enjoy them, please do. So we're going to Anesha Franka, the top of the lineup for Roef. And the first pitch thrown at her is a ball. It's down. And the next one is on a kind of similar spot, missing out the plate, too low and a little away. So we have 2 balls, no strikes, with 1 out and a runner on first. Tess Remmers. Ball 3, and now Tess is going. No need to slide, but she still did. Don't take any risks or chances. We can see it in the replay. The ball is down. I think it passed the catcher, yep. And we have a pass ball again, so not only does Onaisha advance to second, but also Tess is advancing to third. So we have runners in second and third. 1 out. Bente Zwanenberg, number 25, at bat. So, preparing ourselves. Hey, good. Well, welcome to Harm. Welcome to Harm as well. 24 for 25. Emma de Brouwer is entering for Bente Zwanenberg. So there is a substitution. Bente Zwanenberg is replaced by Emma de Brouwer. And we have a pass ball, which has been gladly appreciated by scoring and stealing home plate by Tess. So we have an extra run on the board. So it hits the glove of the catcher, but the pitcher does not do any effort to prevent the run on at home. So we have 8 runs for Roef, 1 run for Barbarians, and Emma is preparing herself, but she still has 3 balls and no strikes, so she could take it easy. And it's called a strike. Strike. It is called a strike. Well, yeah. I think it was a kind of present, but I'm not an umpire. And now I thought it was a kind of strike, but it is a ball, so let's hope it's not compensation for the prior pitch. But we have runners on the corners. Meaning that Lisa van Roemdonk is entering for Nicky Uitendaal. So what it looks like that Roef is changing in an early stage to give the youth players more chance to play. And 2 is the next batter up. It's Madelief Kronen will be hitting by Brianna Marcellino. So runners on the corners, 1 out, and we have Madelief at bat, receiving a strike called in the top of the 3rd. What is the mercy rule, my guys? Foul ball. So we have 2 strikes, no balls. Nee, no. It's Madelief Kronen. Nee? Nummer 7. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right, Hans. It's Lisa van Roemdonk. And we have a pass ball, scoring another run for Roef. 3rd base runner is scoring on a pass ball, making the score 9-1. So only a runner on second, so the runner on first advanced to second on the pass ball. That's foul ball hit. So score is still 1 ball, 2 strikes. A runner on second. The runner on second is Emma de Brouwer. Yeah. The next hitter is Madelief Kronen, number 2. Nope. No worries. Foul ball. So, count is 2-2. Two and 2. 1 out. Runner on second. So it's a wild pitch, and it is the base runner advanced to 3rd base. So number 24, the Brouwer is on 3rd. And we have a full count. Ooh, it's called strike. So we have 2 outs. Hans, we have Madelief Kronen at bat. 2 outs. Madelief Kronen at bat. Lisa van Roemdonk was called out looking. And we have another pass ball scoring the 10th run of Roef. So score is 10 Roef, 1 Barbarians. That's Madelief Kronen. Madelief Kronen was caught out by an over the shoulder catch from second base. So over the shoulder grab from the second base player and resulting in the 3rd out. I see a pitcher replacement with Roef. Number 4 is pitching. En het is Eline Brandsma. Ja, dat kan ik gezegd. Eline Brandsma is replacing Danique van der Wiel on the mound. Danique did quite well. Let's see what her pitching stats are. And Eline Brandsma is originally from Breda, Jeka, moved to Twins. Meanwhile, but now also as a combination, they have collaboration, Roef and Twins. But originally, Eline is from Jeka, Emil. So Danique van der Wiel only allowed 1 run and 1 hit, and resulting in an error of 3.5. Innings pitched to Let's call the strike. 2 strikes, no balls, no outs. And really starting off well. Foul ball. Oh, wow. That weather was really surprised by the inside pitch called strike looking. So first strikeout. Eline Brands was really starting off well. Well, it wasn't even this side, it was just straight down the middle. So we have 1 out for Roef. I think we're going to have a replacement. Number 4. Number 4 in. Number 4 being Van Maris. Yep. Van Maris, Anouk Van Maris in for the Barbarians. For Megan Longman. It's so first strike, and this ball is low. So we have a count of 1-1. Swing and miss. She's going for the ball, low ball, but it really sank quite rapidly. Yeah, Megan Longman is replaced by Maris, Van Maris, number 4. So we have 1 ball. Well, Lotte van Maris, number 4, is now pitched out, struck out. And she was struck out looking number 11. Number 24, Ellen Wolfs. We have 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on base. Strike 2, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on base. And with this score, it looks like the coach Jeroen Swerts is giving the youth some chance to get some playing time. The score, by the way, is 10-1, and that ball was hit into the right field, midfield. So the runner on first advanced by a wild pitch, and we have 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on second, 2 outs. Ball in the dirt, and the catcher lost the ball, enabling the runner from second advance to third. So 2 outs, runner on third. Okay, thank you very much, Rein. I can remember from the MLB that Molina lost the ball, and it was in his catcher gear. Now it was just on the ground, but the catcher lost the ball anyways, enabling the runner to advance. So we have 2 balls, 1 strike. Another ball in the dirt, but the runner stays at third. Count is 3-1. And that ball is hit hard to center. Isa Los normally should not have any problem, and of course she does not disappoint us. Isa, very reliable midfielder, very experienced, and well, it is a too easy ball for her, although she needed to put her running socks on. But making sure no runs are scored by the Barbarians. Score still remains 10 for Roef, 1 for Barbarians. And there is a... I'll give you the names in a minute. Hans. Golik out. Ja, Kirchhoff in, Golik out. Ja. Nee, het is het rugnummer werd hij verwisseld, hè? Niet de positie, hè? Uh, Isa Los will be replaced by Marjolein Merks. Oh, sorry, Jessica Goldwyn. Yeah. Oh, good. Sorry, we have a replacement with at Roef also. Isa Los, after a fantastic catch, will be replaced by Jessica Goldwyn, number 27. So we have a first called strike. Number 27 at bat at the moment, so it's in the position of Isa Los. We have Jessica Goldwyn. Vijfde. Hitting fifth. So Jessica making her debut on this Cup Winners' Cup tournament with her first at bat. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. Jess hits it down the middle with a grounder to lead Roef off. To lead with a single. In the replay you can see it. The comeback into the pitcher. And the pitcher just doesn't manage to get hold of it. Well, it's a fraction of a second. It's instantly. You need to be, well, it's almost like a reflex. You're lucky if you have the ball, but you cannot count on it to be defended by the pitcher. So we have a first pitch called, then a foul ball, making the count 0 balls, 2 strikes. We have foul ball again. Fouled it off to right field. And at bat is Eva Versloot, the DH. Or DP. Pass ball, causing the base runner to advance to second. Base. Meanwhile, the count has reached 22, 2 balls, 2 strikes, with no outs and a runner on second. Eva really wanting to hit it. Well, she swung at it, but missed it, making the first out for Barbarians. 1 out. And at bat number 16, Lisa de Vries. The ball is low. A 1 ball. One ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 called on the outside. Counts 1 and 2 with 1 out. 2-2. 22. Out of first, making the second out. Making the. If you can see the replay. Shortstop, in one go, to first base. And the next game will be at 3 o'clock between Titans, and that is Botswana, against Croatia. And it will be starting at 3 o'clock, so within an hour. Three balls, one strike called. A foul ball hit. So count remains. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. So we have base on balls. Oh, I see here scored some home run, but a base on balls, not really a home run, Wout. You have touched the wrong button. Wout is complaining about having thick fingers or white fingers or sticky fingers. There was no home run. So meanwhile we have 2 balls. And Tess is at bat. Runners on the corners. Ball 3. Ball 3, so let's see what is happening over here. If Tess would manage to make it into first base, then we have the bases loaded. We need 1 run to have the mercy rule. So, strike called. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Roef needs 1 run to finish the game. That's a ball game, I think. Not sure? No? No? Oh, no. It's still the top, yeah. We need to have the equalizer on the 4th. So it's 10 runs. So if Barbarians does not score in the bottom of the 4th, it will be a ball game. But let's not talk about semantics or future developments. We're still on the top of the 4th, having 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. And 1 strike called. 2 strikes with Anaisha Franking at bat. Anaisha Franka, number 17, playing for Roef. Mostly playing second base. Foul ball. Yeah, a ball hit it in the stands. Nobody got hurt. And we have 1 ball, 2 strikes. So, well defended by the catcher, keeping the front ball in front of her. 2-2. 22 is the count. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And some indecisiveness in both running as defensive, but it ended up in a out on first. Runner was not intending to go to first base. The catcher was not intending to throw the ball, but well, we need to make the out on first. So in the end, the 3rd out was made, and we have arrived at the bottom of the 4th. It is the last chance for Barbarians to continue this game, because if they do not score, the game will be over. It will be a ball game. And it has to do with 15 runs in the 3rd, 10 runs in the 4th, and I believe 7 in the 5th. I get a thumbs up from Wout, and well, he should know. But I'm going to try and remember it myself as well. So as mentioned before, we have a next ball game at 3 o'clock between Titans, Botswana, and Medvednica, Croatia. Titans already playing their 2nd game. They lost the first one after being ahead in the 3rd, but had a massive offense of the Swiss in the 5th inning, resulting in a 11-6 victory for the Swiss. Still Eline Brandsma pitching to Julie Winkle. Julie Winkle in the box. Ah, that's a nice strike. It's number 88. Julie Winkle. Julie Winkle at bat against Eline Brandsma. Hit by pitch. So Julie Winkle arrives on first base by a leadoff hit by pitch. And tudum, tudum, tudum. It's a ball up in the zone, not caught by the catcher. And if Roef want to do themselves a favor, they really should make the outs. If they don't, if they allow the Brits to score, then the game will continue. On this wild pitch, the runner advanced to second base. A ball in the dirt. It misses speed. Megan Longman. It's a low cold ball. 2 balls, no strikes. It's a wild pitch. Advancing the runner from second to third. And on the balls on base. A base on balls. Base on balls, the batter advances to first. So runners on the corners. Number 5 at bat. That's a called strike, 1-1. Kirchhoff at bat. Two balls, one strike. Okay, Barbarians score a run on a pass ball by the catcher. Well, what you clearly see that she takes off her eyes on the ball and not blocking the ball correctly. And, well, it's a pity, but it makes the game is going to be extended at least with one inning because the 10-run advantage has been eliminated. Okay, we have another base on balls and runners on first and second, and now it's hard hit, scoring another run for the Barbarians. The runner from second scores on this hit as it's 3 runs Barbarians, 11 for Roef. And with no outs, first and second still occupied by a two runners. Obviously, choosing to give your youth the opportunity to pitch uh, will create in some extra runs, and but dealing with this kind of international tournament pressure also should grow those players as well. So hope they learn, but it could end up having doing more and more innings during this tournament. But let them play. There is the slot. There is a slot between Barbarians and Roef, so they can have this kind of trials in the game. That's a second visit, so I assume it will be a pitcher change. I think the rules are not different than in baseball. So, Eline. What are you saying, Hans? The cake is finished? Oh. And we're only halfway. Okay, next pitcher for Roef. Who's the substitution? Number... I believe the pitcher is still standing. Is that allowed? It is? Ah, okay. So you need three visits to get a pitcher replacement. So pitchers are still there. See if she can prevent further damage. Roef still has an 8-run lead, so nothing to worry about. But we have another base on ball. So the base is loaded. And I think this is the third visit, so it will be, the pitcher will be relieved of her duties. And so let's wait and see what the replacement, who will be the replacement pitcher. Okay, we have the pitcher Anna Westbury will be replacing Eline Brandsma on the mound. It is a different kind of pitcher, so there will be some variation in the pitching. So the coach and Sweat think, well, let's vary a little bit. Let's not make the Barbarian too easy to get the feeling that we're going to get any chances over here. Quite a nice speed. Let's see how well the Barbarians are able to adapt on this pitching speed. Okay, Jessica just threw her first pitch. Of Jessica, Anna Westbury, pitcher of Roef. Has a totally different speed. You see it, 62 miles. So called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. But base is loaded. Except for first. No, first is also loaded. Thank you, Wout. It's a called strike for the first out. Well, that's just what the doctor ordered. Okay. Next batter. Foul ball. See that the timing with the different speed of Anna, they need to make the adjustments. They're a little late now with the hitting. Swing and a miss. And we have a called strike looking for the second out. Well, looking back, you could have debating between if this pitch change half an inning earlier would have stopped this game. And a fantastic out with a running catch from center field. Wow, and almost a collision over there. Thank God we have a big roster and no harm done on the team. Because of the 2 runs of the Barbarians, this game will continue. And
all you need is the ball.
Goed, daar zijn we weer in de vijfde inning. Vijfde inning die noodzakelijk was omdat... een hele mooie hit. Op de lijn. Rolt helemaal in het hoekje. Dat wordt een triple. Ik denk dat dit een in de park wordt, dames en heren. Ja hoor, het is echt waar. Home run. Home run. Wout, een home run in de park. De bal die draaide wel zo super mooi weg. Net in fair territory. Net in fair territory. Rolt helemaal in het uiterste hoekje van het veld. En daardoor eigenlijk niet te houden. Snelle loper op de honken. En als een speer rond en gewoon een puntje erbij. We tellen 12-3 inmiddels. Goed, volgende pitch. Het is een passbal op een bal. We hebben 2 balls, no strikes. Oké, 2 balls. Excuse me? Called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two. En we hebben een bal, een out. We got an out. Action. Pitcher to first base. For the first out for Roef. So, no balls, no strike. 1 out. And a ball just hit between the infield outfield, resulting in a double, a stand-up double for a stand-up. So an oppo, and just missed by the right fielder, causing the runner to advance to second. No. So don't watch at the box score for the hitters because the track was kind of lost. And on the pass ball, the runner advanced. Kronen, number 2, advances to third base. So, with a count 1-0. Another ball. 2 balls, no strike. Call strike. Okay, we have one ball and we have two outs, and Eva Versloot at bat. Incredible, incredible. Our box score is even. It's on track. On the road again. We're back on the road again. Ik weet dat Kobus is meer van de classics en ik ben meer van de country en de blues. En ik denk dat ik dan meer met Hans en blues, dat is wel aan elkaar gewaagd. Okay, let's go in English. Continue in English. Oh, we get a massive hit in the sky, but an easy out to catch. So it's a third out. It was a well hit ball, but it popped up a little bit too much, making it an easy out for the center fielder of Barbarians, assisted by her left fielder. We still have 10 runs difference, so no score. It's end of game. So let's not jinx it. So Anna on the mound for Roef, seeing if she can have the inning shut out. And I see the catcher position from Roef has also changed. Marijke van Kemperen at bat for Barbarians. Strike one. One and one. No. Oh, I didn't hear that call. It was a swing out. Oh, I just missed that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, my dear audience. We have 0 balls, 2 strikes, and after this ball has fouled away, the count remains 0 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, Anna is getting ready for the next pitch. And first out. Foul ball. Strike one. And in the background audience you see Fred Remmers doing a little relaxation in the Roef fields. So 1 and 1. So we have count 1 and 1 with 1 out. Hello Gerald, how are you doing? We have one of our favorite volunteers from Roef here at the technical area from Softball Dino TV. And the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. But Gerald is almost living here at Roef. So that's why we so favorite volunteer. He does a lot. He does it all. Doesn't matter what he needs to do. If it's either ground crew, bar, facilities, he does it all. So count is 2-2 and remains 2-2 with the foul ball. So, called strike 3, looking for the second out. 3, look. Wow. And Westbury is really doing their best to speed up the game with this second out. She's been an awesome closure for Roef so far. And we can debate, well, if this could have been done in the 4th inning, but it's all about the coaches. They make those kind of decisions. We have the first foul ball. So it's strike 1 with 2 outs. Wout. Come on, Wood. Hey, Wood. We think that Wout is in English should be Wood. So we can call him Woody from now on. Okay, 1-1. Yep. And a foul ball. They have not yet been able to get a grip on the pitching of Anna, and she's really doing an awesome job. So we have 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So this could be the last pitch. Let's see what happens. Foul ball. So better managed to stay alive. So it's called a strike, and this is ball game, guys. This is ball 10 game. 10 runs difference, 13-3. Thank you for watching, and see you next game.